Good morning, everybody. So, previously we talked about several or various types of unemployment, but this time I would like to take more time and talk about the last one, which is cyclical unemployment, type of unemployment, which is caused by lack of or low levels of demand of goods and services within an economy, forcing the management to take decisions, or owners of business or businesses generally to take decisions of laying off people or not hiring more people in order for them to sustain profitability. So, in that light, that is from the microeconomic aspect of it. That's from the individual company, and it is the individual companies laying off people in multiple occasions that causes massive unemployment. That is a big challenge to any economy. So how do you deal with massive unemployment? This is when now the government comes in, and it comes in to use its tools, which include monetary and fiscal policies, in trying to encourage to increase the quantity of money available to the masses, in terms of funding infrastructural projects and things like funding education, massive projects, let me call them that way, to encourage people to go to work, earn that money as they build something and make good out of themselves, and encourage other businesses to come up to take advantage of that. So, and that is the only way unemployment should be tackled, especially the cyclical unemployment, through government spending on infrastructure. But there's a caveat. In order, the infrastructural projects set up the building process must use local materials where possible, local labor where possible, as much as possible, if most probably maybe like 99%. Just import the only things that you don't make locally. Then here you go to or you don't make locally, or I would say that. Import only those things that you have to. Don't worry about technology. Don't even deploy the most expensive technology to come do it fast. No. Use the existing technology, because your aim is not to save money. Your aim is to make sure each and every massive number of people gets involved, gets a share of this money by producing something. Your aim is not with the infrastructure only. The main aim is to put money in local people's pockets. Here's the deal. People say, oh, where are you going to get the money? You're going to make more money. This is the confusion. People think that money, if you print money, it's going to cause inflation automatically. No, it does not. if you pump in $100 billion into an economy to build infrastructure, okay? As soon as the economy starts getting its wheels, you can tax it out. You can tax it out. You can take it out. But you don't want to take all of it, too. You can tighten the monetary policy. And as you tighten, some of the businesses will be left running on credit. They'll be able to still continue running. And that's where you want to go. That's the right place for you to be. Fiscal and monetary policy, when used right, it works. You must increase the quantity of money. You see, in a desert, if you pour a whole trailer of water in a desert, it's not going to cause any flood. Now, if you keep pouring every hour a whole trailer, it's going to flood eventually. But if you pour one trailer, it's going to start encouraging some plants to come up. Then you pull out. That's how you do it. Many people have argued, for example, let's say in Africa, the reason we use China is because they are efficient. Efficiency is not the issue here. We don't want them to be efficient. You can be as wasteful as you are. You can be wasteful. You're wasting it on local people. Being wasteful helps put that money in the people's pocket. People are corrupt. They're going to let them make sure the roads. It means there's more work to be done. Only this time, not them. Let them kick themselves out. Yeah, let them kick themselves out. As soon as you make something shorty, you're out of business. You're done. You never do that again. Money doesn't run out. It circulates. What we are looking for is price stability and not cash starvation. You don't want to starve the economy out of cash, right? So fiscal and monetary. Here's another thing that is going to produce a set of. That is one aspect. Even in a good economy, those fiscal and monetary policy are going to work. Fiscal is where the government spends and tax people. Monetary policy has to do with the quantity of money within the economy. That has to be increased as the population grows, as the level of economic activities increase. The cash has to grow. And you're asking yourself, where does this cash go? If the government is spending, it is because there's one leakage. There's one leakage. Imports. We are importing too much. And that's not a problem. I'll give you a simple example here. If an economy has cash, like let's say 89 is the reason why I'm saying 89. 80. No, let's say 80. $80 million. That's the cash available. Let's say Kenya. It has 9.6 billion Kenya shillings. We decide with all that cash, we are going to buy one jet fighter, F-35, the modern one, costs $80 million. So we get that cash, put it in central bank. Central bank will write us a check of $80 million. Go pay Lockheed Martin or US What happens to the economy? It's broke, right? How do we get that money back into circulation? Through government spending. The government can take the entire 9.6 billion and spend it to build a dam. That's how you put that money back into the economy. Otherwise, businesses are going to be cash starved. There's going to be no cash. Right? There's no cash. We already bought. But the government can spend the whole 9.6 billion right back into the economy. A government that has a central bank and has its own currency cannot get broke as long as people are working, producing goods and services. Producing goods and services. Don't forget to like us. Don't forget to like us on Facebook, follow us on Twitter, and visit our website. My name is John Mutungi, and I approve this message. Join me for the next set of videos where we'll be discussing other issues like immigration. We are going to have a conversation about taxes and subsidies. And we're also going to talk about inflation and other good topics. Thank you very much and have a blessed day.